It's a really quick save point. Maybe this is a really short dungeon. The last one was pretty short. Which worked to my favor since I died to Leviathan. This is not. This is the third lithograph. We got Go-Go, figured out the trick to get the mime thing, and then we just went and got the fourth lithograph. So now we're getting the last lithograph, and then I don't know if I'm going to try to find Bahamut. I probably should. That hurts. That hurts. We might have to use the Geomancer down here. I know it's not very much. I'm going to see what happens if I kill one of these things with a spell instead of... sorry, let's see if it still possesses me. But I don't know where Bahamut is. He told me he was on... He told me he was on the North Mountain. Interesting. Okay. So magic didn't trigger possess. Alright, that's weird. Not really sure how that all happened there. But I don't know where the North Mountain is. I'm presuming it's because both of the locations that we got Dragon Grass before exist. Which one was a Dragon Mountain and one was a Dragon Valley. I presume he's in one of them. I don't know for sure though. And I don't have a summoner, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go search him out or not. I can't see myself using a summoner. As much as I want to have the summon command, I just don't see myself giving up mix. It's too good. I made the shortcut go away. Lesson learned. There are some freaky deaky creatures down here. Holy crap. And they seem to be quite resistant to physical attacks. Oh no. This is going to be real bad, isn't it? Does Flare kill it? Try Holy. Maybe these things are undead. They probably are. Holy was very effective. We're just going to do a fire too. I'll try a fire through. We're undead. Maybe enough? Definitely enough. Cool. God, everybody is just losing mana hit points. We'll see if the fire sword works. Is this F-Zero? It is definitely not F-Zero. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going to risk this. I think it's undead. Sure is. Nice crit, Ferris. Thank you. Hooah. I haven't played F-Zero in forever. I've actually never played any of the new ones either, because I think they have some new ones. I've only ever played the original F-Zero. And that has been a long, long time. Those were not fun to fight. I did not enjoy that. Huh. In the lava? No, where am I? Okay, noted that there are definitely places where I can probably fall into the lava here. So that's terrifying. We can go further down. Can we go further down? Probably not. Let's explore first. Dragon Fang. I should really look at some of the more... I don't know what the word is. Some of the other mix commands, because I still don't... I really only know the two. The two important ones to me. I should have flared a different one. Who's poisoned you? I think you're already full, aren't you? Yeah, poison hadn't ticked yet. It's crazy how little physical damage I do in here. Try Asper after this. That's Spore Counter, I know. Stupid poison. Reverse polarity. Well, that's unfortunate. I have a lot of antidotes, so... Oh, these things probably don't have mana. Oh, they do. Nice. They're undead. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, no. Yikes. I should have known. I should have known. Yeah, I think Kral's at like 100 MP now. That's rough. Well, we got a bunch of people poisoned, so let's fix that real quick. Where's the Geomancer? White magic. Air Lancet. Oh god. She's actually useless right now. We don't have the staff. We don't have the staff. Everything is awful. Wait, who's still poisoned? Oh, I didn't realize Ferris was poisoned too. Damn, they got everybody. Of course they said everything looked fine. That's the de facto answer. Haha, Geomancer. Get wrecked. You know, I might just actually run from everything in here. What did that do? What did that do? It opened this, didn't it? We found a thing. We found a thing. I don't think I'm a fan of these guys. Don't think I'm a fan. A fire ring. Is that what I think it is? Doesn't say anything. Ugh. We're gonna... I don't know. We'll try it, I guess. It probably absorbs fire. It's my assumption. Okay. Probably absorbs fire. Bad assumption? Maybe. Maybe. Just gonna keep Geomancer on for a little bit here. We will obviously strive to remember to take it off before, these are undead too. They'll die in 30 seconds. Don't do the skull thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill these in time. No. Nope. We do so little damage to these things. Am I actually gonna just... There we go. So do I have to burn through my spells? Brutal. But yeah, man, that's rule number 1 out of the ISP phone or playbook, right? It's not our fault. It's never their fault. Well, I mean, I do have Dispel, but it's pretty expensive to just throw out willy-nilly. So Geomancer, huh? Seems pretty required for this particular dungeon. Nope. Protect. Yikes. What Fire 3 Sword does. You will die in 30 seconds. Fire 3 Sword does nothing! Oh god, it's so bad. We gotta run, guys. Run, 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 run. Will-O-Wisp. Yikes. That's a big old yikes. They're not even weak to fire. What are they weak to? Flare? Apparently they're weak to flare. Holy Sword. Duh, what am I thinking? I am an idiot. Of course they'll be weak to Holy Sword. Wind Slash. Could cast Holy. Holy's not that bad. I'm not going to be able to run. It's hard to run from these things, apparently. You wouldn't think something that's attached to the ceiling would be hard to run from, but apparently it is. Nice. The instant kill. Slice him with the wind is right. With the power of wind. Received Earth Command. Nice. Good job, Arena. Nice tornado emoji there. Or, yeah, emoji. For some reason, my mind wanted to call that a GIF, and that's not right. Man alive. I'm going here because this feels like an area where there might be secrets. There's not, of course. What's down here? Crusade. There's a dwarf down here. Why is there a dwarf down here? I haven't seen any dwarfs in this particular Final Fantasy. How's it going, buddy? We are going to go back to the other room, though. How far along are we? After this place, I think we head towards the final area, question mark? I don't really know. But I think we're getting relatively close to the final dungeon. Maybe. possibly. But when we kind of poked our head into the final dungeon last night, we didn't save, and I think, God, how many bosses popped up? Like 7 bosses, 6, 7, 8 bosses, something like that, popped up and said, blah blah blah, we're the bad guys, you can't get past us, or something along those lines. And then I don't know. So I guess what I'm saying is the final dungeon could be close, but it could also be really, really long. Like the end of Final Fantasy After Years. The last dungeon was, Jesus. Cheese and rice. Come on, game. Why you gotta be like that? And a back attack. We know Holy Sword works. And thusly, we know Holy works. Should have moved her to the back. We'll find out, MFC. We'll find out eventually. I would assume I'll be done this week. Which is... Holy shit, Holy didn't kill it? Okay, there we go. I love that if they're weak against the sword skill, they just die. They're just dead. There's no damage, they're just dead. That's pretty cool. I like how the game does that. Like that. No damage, just dead. So MFC, do you have a feel for how much time you got left in Breath of the Wild? Because you've been playing that for what's it been? It hasn't been a full month, right? 3 weeks, maybe? Something like that? I don't remember how much post-game content there is and everything for that, so it's... I was trying to mentally gauge... is that where it came from? I think that's where it came from. I was trying to mentally gauge where you're at in relation to the game, and I was struggling with that a little bit. This Holy Sword is only 10. It's not so bad. I can go all out magic here because when I get back to the other room, I can always tent again. What kind of sick, demented person makes every single enemy start with Protect? That's just not cool, game. Not cool. Can I kill the one that's all the way in the back? The Holy Sword? Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much of the DLC you'd done yet. I remember some of the the Champions Bell and stuff like that takes a decent amount of time. It's not too insane. Have you done any of the the challenge area? Well, I don't want to say too much. Like the challenge areas. That's all I'll say. If you've done them, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you probably won't. Alright. I gotta say, watching you play that kind of makes me want to play it again. Saturday, it's kind of crazy that I'm going to have to do this. But I'll be registering my kid for school in one of the local schools. I think we've talked about school before. Gotcha, okay. Fair enough. I think all the challenges, well, the places I was referring to are all in the base game, I believe. You just have to find them. Anyway, I'll be registering my kid for school this weekend, and currently for this year, we go to a private school because we technically live within the county limits, and the county schools in this area of the country are very bad. Very bad. I mean, when we moved here, we were warned by pretty much everybody and their mother not to go to the county schools if we could help it. Some of the city schools are good, but by the time we had gotten here, they were already full. Registration was well past. And because the county schools are here, a lot of parents from county schools try to get into the city schools until they fill up. So all that being said, and I don't know if this is true. I'm worried that it's true. But it's crazy to me that this would be the case, because it's not like I live in a huge metropolitan area. But I was told like parents will even camp out overnight in front of the school to make sure that they get a spot, which is bonkers. But I don't know. We'll see. I say all this because Saturday is registration, and it starts at like 8 a.m. I think, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. I don't remember which one it is. And my wife wants me to do this, and she wants to make sure, and I do too. I want to make sure, because I don't really like the school that we're currently in. I want to make sure I get him into one of the good schools. It's like, well, I mean, I'm usually up really late anyway. Like Saturdays, I'm usually up super late. It's like, well, maybe I'll just change my plans around a little bit and just like bring my Switch and just hang out in the car for a while, or maybe take a nap in the... I don't know what I'm going to do. Saturday is going to be a weird day. That's all I know for sure. Saturday is going to be weird. But if I bring the Switch and I sit in the parking lot for 2, 3, 4, 12 hours, who knows? That was a bad idea, because he's going to kill somebody. And he killed a bad one. That's... it won't be that bad, actually. We'll be alright. I'll be fine. But I might bring Breath of the Wild. I might play that. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. As I'll bring the Switch, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Watching you play Breath of the Wild kind of makes me want to play Breath of the Wild. These guys sport con. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But like, I'm so far, because I have like 100 hours or something crazy in Breath of the Wild, and I don't want to start over. But I'm also not sure that I just want to dive into a game that's that far along, but I don't remember where I am or what I'm doing. I'm undecided. My backup plan is Octopath Traveler. Yeah. That might be my Friday night, Saturday morning is junk food, a Switch, my phone, and a car. Sounds like a party. Am I right? One hell of a party. I've heard a lot of polarizing things about Octopath. Some people praise the way they tell the stories. Some people absolutely hate it. Now, I was always a really big fan of Saga Frontier, which isn't exactly the same, but it had a similar system where you have a bunch of different people that had mini stories that kind of loosely overlapped, or at least were in the same world. Now, granted, I haven't played Saga Frontier in many, many years. But, you know, I would love that too. There are some really good Game Boy Advance and Nintendo, like 3DS even. Like RPGs that I've never played that I would love to come to the Switch. Only 5 of us, but we make a fine dwarf kingdom, Tally. Only 5 dwarves, huh? That's kind of weird. There is a shop. Wow. I didn't think I'd find any more shops in the game. We don't really have anything I need. I don't have one of these. We'll buy a crystal shield just to have one, I guess. Bravely Default. I played Bravely Default. I loved it. It had some flaws. The end of the game, they made some really bad design choices at the very end, but not nearly bad enough to overshadow the game. It was a really fun game. I own Bravely Second, but I've never played it. It's one of those that I kind of want to. You know much about the magic lamp. Just dip it in the white waters up there, and it will revitalize the lamp, Tally. I do know that because Widnight told me. Tally Boy's digging a tunnel, Tally. He said it would reach the other side of the world. Interesting. So that's 4. So we're just missing the dwarf that's digging a tunnel. Can I steal your stuff? There's only 5 dwarves in this entire world. That's kind of weird. Is this the tunnel? This must be the tunnel. Dude, if you're digging a tunnel, wouldn't you normally just dig in a straight line? Who digs a tunnel like this? I didn't worry too much until now, but something odd's above. The forest should be right above us. The forest. Ah, I know where we are. I know where we are. Okay, how do I get up there? Man, if there's like a quick exit to the overworld from here, because that's where Mirage is. I wonder if this eventually comes up in that room that I can't get into in Mirage, or when that automatically closes. I gotcha. There's nothing, it just tells us where it is. Gotcha. Glug, 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 glug. Well, we still have the sun, or the Geomancer, so. Alright. This place isn't overly difficult, but it is annoying. It is definitely annoying. I don't want anybody to get possessed if I can help it. I mean, we're not taking very much damage. I guess it's not the end of the world. Just wait for Holy Sword to come back. There we go. Easy peasy. Good enough. I don't have secret on, so I could be missing hidden areas all over the place. And I would be none the wiser. And you know what? That's right, because I don't want to fight here. Actually, this doesn't matter. We're just going to kill him. I don't care if we get possessed. It doesn't take any hit points. It's fine. It's fine. When they say ignorance is bliss, they are correct. They are correct. I probably shouldn't run too much because experience is important. I want to get to myself to a point where I just have... Oh, you bastard. Oh, alright, game. You got me. You win. What does this do? Yikes. That's a big old yikes. Just burn through mana like it nothing. We got another turtle shell in the last dungeon. That's another dry ether. Rating gained a level. Nice. Look at that.